Yes. Okay. I don't know why I'm not seeing my picture. I'm seeing Annie. I don't know. Well, whatever. All right, no weights. So here we go. We're going to start with a dip, which is up on the back foot. And, oh, I need to push the play. I mean, the Tabata.
So starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
Shoulders over your hips. Here we go. We're going to dip
Exercise
down.
45
touch
seconds.
Your ankle, open the chest, pull that arm back, squeeze the shoulder blades. I'm touching my knee to the floor, but you don't have to. You just do go down as far as you can go. Make this work. So when you come up, you squeeze back, squeeze those back muscles, pull the elbow back, twist through the core. Now change to the other side. And the next 2 rounds, we'll do one side and then we'll do the other. But right now, we're just showing your muscles what is going to be expected of you.
Rest coming up.
When you pick up the weights.
Rest.
Okay, rest for 15. We'll do 45 for the next one. You'll be putting your weights in one hand, but right now we don't have a hand weights with us. So get into a sumo squat, legs.
Exercise 45 seconds.
And then touch the elbow to your hip bone. And then overhead, bending as far as you can. Tick-tock, this is called. So over and back and crunch. So it's a lateral crunch. Get low, sit low. Change sides. And once again, we'll do round 2 will be one side, round 3 will be another. Stay low, pull the legs open, pull the knees back by engaging the adductors.
Rest coming up.
Inner thighs.
Rest.
And rest. Number 3 is twist center. Same thing with the legs. Toes are out at a 45-degree angle. Feet are way apart. You're going to sit into a low plie.
Exercise
squat.
45 seconds.
Arms together. Twist all the way back. Center. Twist the other way. Center. Twist. Center. And when you have the weights in your hand, what will happen is you'll probably let these elbows go wide. Try not to do that. Try to keep the forearms touching and you twist around as much as you can. You really feel it in your core. Go lower, sit lower. Because you're working your legs isometrically on all of these where we're just
rest coming up.
This sumo squat or plie squat, whatever you want to call it. You're working your legs isometrically. Come on up. Number 4. There are 9, by the way. This is going to be a standing oblique crunch. You'll hold the weights together like this in front of your chest. You'll lift one knee.
Exercise 45 seconds.
To the side. You'll do an oblique crunch. These are your obliques. Crunch. So you really bend. And let's switch sides. We'll show that other side what we're going to do with the weights. So this first round of 9 exercises is just our warm-up. Getting the muscles used to doing it without the weights.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Okay, this will be a total of 27 minutes. Then we'll go to the mat. The next one is halo to oblique crunch. So you'll have the weights up overhead. You'll make a circle back and then you'll crunch.
Exercise 45 seconds.
Circle back, crunch. Circle back, lift the knee and crunch. I like this routine, even though the focus is on your core. I feel it the next day in my legs, my glutes, and my
Rest coming
arms,
up.
my shoulders. I feel it all over. So I like that.
Rest.
Okay. Next one is standing pull down. So you'll have a weight in each hand. You'll be reaching for the ceiling. And when you lift your knee, you'll crunch down and squeeze your
Exercise
back,
45
your
seconds.
shoulder blades together, squeeze. But when you come up, you push to the top. You can make this work without weights. Push to the top, all the way. Now, if you have shoulder issues and you can't reach overhead, you could do it like this, out in front. "12 seconds left.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Okay. The next one, I feel that without the weights even. We'll get into that sumo squat again, toes out. You're gonna pull your knees back, open the hips, open the thighs, sit.
Exercise
And you're gonna
45 seconds.
Twist and push that fist through peanut butter. Make it work without the weights even. Push, push. Don't let your knees roll in. Look down your inner thighs. You should be able to see your big toe. If you see your baby toes or the outside of your foot, that means your knee is rolling forward. You need to pull it back. Those inner thigh muscles should be working, pulling your knees back. And you're twisting as much as you can. Push forward.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Come on up. All right, the next one is going to be our golf swing, or what they call wood chopper. And we're going to pivot, and the back foot is, you're up on the ball of your foot, and you're going to bring your arms back.
Exercise 45
And
seconds.
then back to starting. Up. Give yourself a nice stretch. Reach. Like you've got a golf club. And you're swinging it back. We'll switch sides. One more, and we'll switch sides. Okay, go to the other side. Now for weights, I recommend you start with 3s or 2s even, and then see
Rest
how
coming
you
up.
do. And I did the first 2 times with 3s, and now I'm doing 5s. I did
Rest.
5s on Friday, and it was fine. Okay, and one more exercise, and then we'll pick up our weights. So you're going to be in this low plie squat again, and you're going to scoop your hand. So get down.
Exercise
You're gonna
45
scoop
seconds.
down, looking straight ahead, and then up, and then scoop the other one and straight. Bend, so it's not bending at the waist like this with your bottom up and your legs straightening. That is not it. It's dipping your bottom down, dropping your bottom, keeping a flat back by looking straight forward. Legs are super wide. And you're twisting, really working your thighs on this. If you're doing it.
Rest coming up.
Almost there.
Rest.
All right, come on up, good work. Okay, we're all warmed up now. Pick up your weights. Get ready for exercise 1, which is going to be, pick a side. I've got my right foot back. We're gonna
Exercise 45
We
seconds.
dip down, I touch my ankle. I open the weights, open the shoulder back, dip down. It's not a forward lunge. It's straight down with your shoulders tracking over your hips. Be sure you get that twist in as you stand. Feel your core.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Okay, next side. Remember what side you did. You can mirror me, and next time we'll do the other side. So this next one is TikTok. So we're going to put both weights. I have them in my right hand. You can mirror and have your left hand.
Exercise
Go down
45
low.
seconds.
So your arm comes up by your ear, and then it comes all the way elbow to hip bone. Overhead, bend to the side. It's just a lateral crunch. Oh. This is hard with 10 pounds. Sit a little bit lower. Keep your knees back.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Oh boy. That's hard. Okay, put them together. I like to just stick them so they're parallel like this. We're going to get in that sumo squat again. It's going to be twist, center, twist.
Exercise
center.
45
So here we
seconds.
go. Twist back, all the way back. Bring them back. Come to center. Other side. Center. Go low with your bottom. Sit down low. "20 seconds left. Keep your knees back. Don't let them roll in. 10 seconds left.
Rest coming up. Rest.
And come up. Good job. All right, the next one is standing oblique crunch. So we're going to have the weights together again. We're going to do just one leg. Pick up the knee.
Exercise
and
45
crunch.
seconds.
I bring the weights kind of in back of to my hip. Squeeze. Stay on one side. And we'll do the other side next time. "20 seconds left. "10 to go.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Okie doke. Now comes the halo. So they'll be together. I'm going to cross mine so they stay together. And I'm going to circle back and then the oblique crunch. Here we go.
Exercise 45
Circle,
seconds.
Crunch. Circle back the other way. Crunch. I have to say, this one is the most awkward. Down to 10 seconds.
Rest coming up.
Almost there. Hang on.
Rest.
Okay. Good work. Standing pull downs. So this is the one where you want to give that little push at the top to the ceiling, and then you want to squeeze your shoulder blades. So start
Exercise
high,
45 seconds.
squeeze, push all the way up, squeeze, push, squeeze, push. Not just a half range of motion. I want you to push for the ceiling and squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. Oh boy. 15 left. We can do it. Push, push.
Rest coming up.
Almost there.
Rest.
I don't know when fives became so heavy. All right, the next one is the pushes, or, twisting, punching, but we're pushing like we're going through peanut butter. Ready?
Exercise
Get
45
low.
seconds.
Twist, pull it back to your chest. Twist, pull it to your shoulder. Touch your shoulder. Push it all the way out, touch. Twist. Pull your knees back. I know when you get tired, you want to roll, you want to let them roll forward. Go lower. Work those thighs. 14 seconds left.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Oh boy, okay. Next one is the wood choppers or the golf swing. We're gonna start with, I'm pivoting my left foot and going to my right. Here we go.
Exercise 45 seconds.
Stretch it up, bring it back. Up on your toe, flatten your foot. Up, back. You stop at your back leg, you don't let it swing. We don't want any momentum carrying those weights up. You stop right at your back thigh.
Rest coming up.
One more.
Rest.
Okay. And the last one is we're going to squat. One weight in each hand. Look straight ahead.
Exercise
Drop your
45
bottom,
seconds.
touch, and up. Drop your bottom, back up. Touch your ankle, up. Legs are really wide, so you really need to reach and twist to get your weight to your ankle. Keep alternating. As soon as we finish this, we just have one more set to do. I feel my legs working, my glutes.
Rest coming up. Rest.
And up. Okie doke. Now we start over. Last time. You got this. Other side now for the dips. My back foot is my left
Exercise
foot.
45 seconds.
All the way down, touch your knee if you can. Rotate to the left and pull that arm back. Down. Squeeze back.
Rest coming up.
Almost there.
Rest.
Okie doke. Here comes TikTok. Both weights in my left hand. Mirror me if you like. We're gonna go low. Sit. Arm up. overhead,
Exercise 45 seconds.
and then touch your hip. My left side is my weaker, more prone injury side. So I'm just putting 1-5 down and using just one. I don't want to hurt myself. We should always be listening to our bodies. Your body's telling you that's too much. Listen,
Rest coming
And
up.
if it's telling you, oh, I could do more, then do that.
Rest.
Okay. Woo-wee. All right, next one is twist center. So now both weights come together, get low, sit down,
Exercise 45 seconds.
twist, center, twist, center. They're right at your chest level, not touching your chest. They're kind of out in front, but your elbows are bent. Let's go a little lower, sit down. It's easy to just creep up and not do everything you can do. I have the air
Rest coming
conditioning
up.
on, and I'm still sweating. I hear it.
Rest.
Okay. Okay, now what's next? Standing oblique crunch. Oh, I'm sweating. Other side now.
Exercise 45 seconds.
Let's see. It goes like this, back to chest. Behind my hip, back to chest. You twist and bend to the left or the right if you're mirroring me. Crunch. 9 seconds.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Okay. Let's see. Halo. So we'll put them together. Ready?
Exercise 45 seconds.
Circle and crunch. Circle, crunch. This really gets the back muscles.
Unknown caller. Rest coming up. Rest.
Okay. Put that one to bed. Now the standing pull down. Let's see if we can make it all the way through here with proper form. Start with your weights up to the ceiling.
Exercise 45
Pull,
seconds.
reach, pull, reach. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Push, push. Keep it going. Stay with me. You got 20 seconds. You can do this. Push. Up. Up. Push.
Rest coming up.
This is it. Come on. One more.
Rest.
Oh boy. Okay. Now the punches or the presses with a twist. Sit low.
Exercise 45
Palms
seconds.
are down. Get as low as you can go. And twist. And twist. Pull the knees back. "20 seconds left. Go a little lower. Palms down. Palms face the floor.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Okay. Oh boy. Now it's the wood choppers or the golf swing. We'll go this way. Put the weights together. You're gonna pivot on your right foot.
Exercise 45 seconds.
Arms are long. Reach up there. Stretch. $20 left.
Rest coming up. Rest.
Oh boy. All right. Now it's going to be our last exercise. You've got this. I'm almost done our 27 minutes. Legs super wide. Shoulders right over hips. Sink down.
Exercise 45
And
seconds.
scoop to your ankle and then come up. Touch your ankle, come up. Stay low, drop your bottom, come up. Come up. Look straight ahead. I want to see that your bottom is dropping, not your upper body. 20 left. We're so close. Then I'm going to ask you to get a nice long drink, pull your mat out, and be ready for more core
Rest coming up.
and glute area work.
Rest.
Okay. Set down your weights. Get a drink, please.
Done. Great workout. You spent 27 minutes 7 seconds exercising.
Whew. That was good. Good work, everybody. All right. So we're up to 15 reps now for this. We started at 12. If you're just beginning this routine, you can do 12. Take a little extra weight, but if you've been doing it with me, let's go for the 15 reps. We start with a high plank. I think this might be the hardest one of the whole set. Let's see, there are 6 exercises. We're going to do 15 reps for each one. Okay, so this is the high plank to a side plank, and we're going to stay on one side and do 15, and then we'll go to the other side and do 15. Now, what if you can't do a high plank? You can't get on your toes in a plank position like this. Then get on your knees and lift one knee and reach your arm up for the ceiling, and then bring it back and bring the knee back down. So you can modify this as needed. You can stay on your toes and rotate. That's great. All right, ready? Here we go for 15. Up to a plank, high plank. Ready, go. 1 and back, same side. 2 and back. You just pivot on both of your feet and back. 4. Try not to put your bottom up in a pike. Try to keep in a plank. 5, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, And pull down, child's pose. Actually, that's gotten easier after doing it a couple times for me. Whew, it's aerobic. All right, other side. 15. Do your best. Here we go. Up in a plank. And 1. Back down. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 12. 14. Last one. 15. Oh man, pull back. Rest. Give yourself a rest. We're going to flip over now for a glute bridge. So this one, you'll start with right leg up in the air. You're on your left foot, either flat foot on the mat or you're on that left heel. And the farther away you move that heel, the straighter that left leg is, the more you're going to work your hamstring. I find I get a cramp in my hamstring. So I'm going to be on my heel, but a little bit closer. When your heel is a little bit closer to your bottom, you're working your glutes more, and that's fine. Whatever you want to do. Hands are at your sides, palms up, so you're not assisting with your hands. It's all by lifting and squeezing the glutes. So right leg up, straight up, over your hips. Ready? Lift. 1, squeeze, and down. 2, squeeze, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to do 16 pulses after this. 13, 14, 15. Stay up there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And down. Pull your knees in. Rock side to side a little bit. Now the right foot goes down. Left leg straight up. Oh, that hamstring. Whew. All right, ready? You're on the right heel or your foot's flat, whatever you are comfortable with. Ready? Lift and down. 2 and down. Squeeze down. 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh man, I get a cramp sometimes. 9. If you get a cramp, just stop for 1 or 2 reps. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Stay up there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, pull your knees in to your armpits. Just rest. Rock side to side a little bit. Let's see what we're going to do next. Okay, next is we're on our back still, leg lifts. This is the one where you tailor it to your own strength. The main thing is to pull your low back down to the mat using your abs. If you find your back lifting, you need to bend your knees. If you can do this exercise with straight legs, I have to move because my chair's in the way. Then that's great. If you can't, it's okay. Bend your knees. It's whatever works for you. I don't know. I hope everybody can see me. So we're going to be hands flat down to the mat, palms down. Put them under your hips a little bit. I raise my head up and try to keep it up, and I rest it sometimes in between, just to rest my neck. But when my head's up, it's easier for me to keep my back flat. All right, ready? Here we go. Straight legs starting up here. And then we're going to lower them all the way to the mat. And lift. And 2. And lift. Pull your abs in. Down to the floor. 3. And up. 4. Up. 5. 6. If your neck is getting tired, you rest a couple reps. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. And 14. Oh, wait, we have one more, 15. One more. Okay. Pull your knees in, rock around a little bit, give your back a massage. Oh boy. Okay. Next one is that Pilates pulse. We don't have Meryl today to count for us. So I'm just going to count. Let's see, we got up to 70. I'm going to count up to 80 and encourage you to breathe in for 5 and then breathe out for my next 5, and in and out. I'm not going to be able to tell you about your breath. I'm just going to count. And while you're concentrating on your breathing, you're also pressing like this, straight arms, tapping the mat, straight arms from the shoulders. So we're going to do, what you do is, there's different variations here. Everybody's going to have their chest up like this, and you're going to pull your abs down, because that's the main focus, is pulling your low back down to the mat. But if you want to make it harder, you can lift your feet. So it's up to you. Whew, wait a minute, I need a rest. Okay, so we're going to do 80. Ready? Remember, breathe in for 5, breathe out for 5, and the breathing out is little puffs, like spitting try to get the last air out of the bottom of your lungs. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pull in, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Bring your knees in. Ooh. Okay. That pretty much gets the whole rectus abdominis, which is that big band of muscles that runs from your pubic bone all the way up to your sternum. It's a big muscle. So there's no such thing as lower ab muscles and upper ab muscles. It's all one big thing, but we refer to lower and upper, but it's all one band of muscles. All right, now we're going to come over onto our knees. Almost finished. Hydrant. So on hydrant, what I want you to focus on is keeping your hips level. Not when you lift your leg, not rolling back like this. You stay with your hip bones. If you had a line drawn between your hip bones, that line would be parallel to the mat, the floor. We'll do 15 lifts with a nice squeeze at the top. Lift as high as you can without rolling your hip up. And then we'll do 16 pulses when we finish the 15. Ready? Lift and squeeze, bring it down. 2, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep squeezing at the top. 13, 14, 15. Oh, 15. And now we're going to pulse for 16. 1, 2, 3. Keep your hips level. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back down. Rest for a sec. All right. Next one. Other leg. Ready? 1 and down. Squeeze and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're going to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy. Sit back for a second. Sit to one side. Move your hand out to the side to support you and push your hip to the right. Now sit the other way. Push your hip to the left. Okay. And right before we stretch, we're going to do bird dog. So this is classic core exercise. And it's good for balance. We're going to keep our thumb pointing up, arm long, coming up to our ear. Leg out, hip distance from the floor, level with your hip. Foot flexed, pushing with the heel, lengthening the leg, lengthening the arm. So inhale up to that. Exhale down. Switch sides. Inhale up. Reach. Exhale down. Now you go one breath, one movement for a while. Be sure you're reaching long, pushing that heel out, reaching with the fingers, trying to get the arm by the ear. Excuse me. Let's do one more on each side. Okay. All right. Take your right foot, put it to the top of the mat, flat, and bring your body up and push your hips forward and down. Take your hands to the back and clasp your hands and then lift. Open the chest. Stretch the left hip flexor and the left quadricep by pushing forward with your hips. Lift the arms. Breathe. Now you can come back up a little straighter. Take your right hand right by your right shoe on the inside. Rotate your left side up, up, up. Lift the left arm. Turn your head, look at your hand. Reach that arm long up to the ceiling. So you should feel the front inner thigh stretching, as well as your core. And bring it back. Let's pull back into a runner stretch. Stretch that right hamstring. So our fingers are on the mat, or our hands are flat on the mat, or our hands are on the thigh, not on the knee. And the toe is up, and you pull your hips back. Press your rib cage towards your thigh gently. Okay, now we're going to gently put ourselves in pigeon, keeping our front leg as parallel, the lower leg parallel to the front of the top of the mat as you can. Mine doesn't stay very parallel. Mine's like a 45-degree angle. That's the best I can do. So this is all about opening up the hips, stretching the glutes. So high pigeon, arch your back, push your hips down, lift your chin. Lower into humble pigeon. All the way down. Take your forehead as low as it'll go. Maybe you stack your fists. Maybe you just have your hands under your forehead. Maybe your forehead touches the mat. But your hips are centered. You're not leaning over onto that one buttock. They're centered right over and pushing down. And breathing. Now we'll roll on to the right hip and the right elbow. Take the left ankle, pull it back for a quad stretch on that left quad. Push the left hip forward. Push the left ankle into your hand to get a little more of a stretch. And now push yourself up. Take that left foot, guide it around over across the right knee if you can. If it has to go out in front of you, that's perfectly fine. Hug your knee into your chest. Sit up tall, straighten your spine, drop your shoulders. Push your ribs towards your left thigh that you're hugging. And you'll feel that wonderful stretch in the left buttock. Breathe. Keep your left arm wrapped around your leg. Take your right arm to the back, fingertips to the mat. Twist all the way around. Feel the stretch across your, opening your chest, and then you're squeezing your shoulder blades back there and your upper back muscles. Looking over the right shoulder. And pick up that foot, take it to the back. Your left leg stretches back. You got a little modified pigeon here again. Center yourself over your leg, all the way down. Okay, take the left foot, put it at the top of your mat. Let's start that over on this side. Hip flexor stretch to begin with. Move that right knee back, way back. Flatten that back leg as much as you can, stretch it out, raise your chest, drop the shoulders, push the hips forward and down. Clasp the hands behind, roll the shoulders together, shoulder blades. Lift your arms. You can lift your chin here if you'd like. Take your right hand, no, your left hand on the inside of your left shoe and rotate to the right. Lifting that right arm straight up to the ceiling. Push against the leg to get yourself twisted around a little more. Look at the right hand. And back down. Runner stretch. You know, if you want to stretch sometime, 15 minutes of stretch during the week. If I can get this onto YouTube, I like this stretch sequence. I think it gets pretty much everything we need to stretch. You could just roll it to, you know, move the bar over till you get to the stretch and do the stretch. We don't stretch enough. I know that. I know I don't. Just keep pressing your ribs towards your thigh. And now guide your leg into pigeon. And high pigeon to start. And then lower down, humble pigeon. Forehead either to the mat or your hands or your fists, whatever. Stay centered with your hips. Roll onto that left hip, left elbow, and right ankle, right quad. Push the hip forward, push into your hand with your ankle. Pull that knee back as far as you can. Guide that foot up and around to the front. See if you can cross it over that left knee. Hug the leg. This side's harder for me. Sit up tall. Press your ribs against your leg. Drop your shoulders. Lift your chin at this point. Breathe. Keep your right arm wrapped around the leg. Take your left arm to the back, fingers to the mat, and twist to the left and look over that shoulder. Come back to center. Take that leg, right leg, top leg, move it all the way back. We'll do one more little pigeon. Get up on so your hips are centered and drop your head down. Your back leg is stretched all the way straight back. And now let's sit up. cross-legged, right ankle over left. Pull your feet in as much as you can. Start by sitting tall. Let's just breathe here for a second. Now take an inhale. Exhale over, rounding, just melting over your legs. Feel your hips opening. Two more breaths here. And sit up. Take your right arm across. Pull it right above the elbow, pull it in. Look over that right shoulder, roll the thumb down. Stretch your neck. And now up by your ear, bend the arm. If you can reach over the top and grab that elbow and pull it back and not compromise your neck and not push your head forward, then do it that way. If you have to bend your neck like that, you need to keep your head up, keep your cervical spine straight, and push that elbow back. And down. Crisscross your legs the other way. Take an inhale. Exhale over, folding, melting. Just try to use your breath to relax those muscles in the low back and your hips. One more breath. And we'll sit up. Take the left arm across, pull it in, roll the thumb, look over that shoulder. Take it up for tricep. I hope everybody feels like they worked pretty much every part of their body today. Your mind included, your breath, your heart, all your muscle groups. And once this is done, you can go out and enjoy your day. Nice to have it over. You can always join me for the second class if you want. You know, you can always go on YouTube and get one of those second class, the 10-15 class routines if you feel like doing something easier, just so you move a little bit. You can always try that. And arms down. Okay. Move your shoulders around a little bit. I'm going to turn off the record button and I will see you Friday. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Oh, where is it? Stop video. Okay. I guess it's stop video. Okay. Yeah. Recording. Now it has to